sure where you are. If you're listening to me in certain places, it's probably the same. If you're lucky enough to listen to me in Hawaii, and why would you? If you are, hopefully you're enjoying the sunshine there. Today we're going to be talking about first-time home buyers and the budget and the things that they need to be considering. So, what should you be keeping in mind as a first-time home buyer? Well, if you're a first-time home buyer and your purchase price is under $500,000, one thing you don't have to worry about is the property transfer tax. That's right. Under $500,000, if you've never owned a home anywhere in the world, that's how they define it as first-time home buyers, and that's the attestation you would have to make on the form the government has. You would not have to pay any property transfer tax. Now, between 500 and 525, there's a graduated scale, and anything over 525, sorry, first-time home buyers, nothing special then. You have to pay like everyone else. The other thing to keep in mind is that if your purchase price includes GST, you can back the GST out of that final price. So if you're buying something for $515, but the GST's in there and we back it out, you fall under that threshold once again. So something to keep in mind. Another thing you want to be budgeting for, of course, is your legal fees and closing costs. Typically, for most transactions on purchases, you're looking at anywhere from $1,200 to $1,500. So have a budget set aside for that. Another cost that would possibly come up, it would be, not possibly, it will come up, would be any kind of a home inspection or any kind of a septic inspection, those types of inspections. You know what, you probably want to have $1,000 kind of budgeted for that sort of stuff. If you are putting down more than 20%, the lender may require an appraisal. They can range anywhere from $250 to $350. Of course, if you've got less than 20% down, your file CMHC insured, there is no additional cost for that appraisal because the insurer will cover that. What else could there be? Well, there's sometimes miscellaneous adjustments for property taxes, water, sewage, those kinds of things that the lawyer adjusts for from one seller to another. Again, that's gonna, eat up a little bit of money, but I would probably say have $1,000, $1,500 kind of thing. So always a good idea to have that buffer when you are entering into this. If you're purchasing a home, again, have some money set aside in that first year in case there's any repairs, condominium, that sort of stuff. You always want to have a little bit of an emergency fund in case something goes wrong. Well, I hope that answers some of your questions. If you are a first-time buyer, we would love to assist you. It's pretty easy. Reach out to the Auxilium team. Auxilium simply means to Care Aid Assistance Support. We do that here day in and day out.